Hey, my name's Dallas Keith, and I'm here with Brian Askins from Secure Insurance Group. And it's that time of year that we don't see our families because it's health insurance season.
Absolutely.
Right? And so if I got health insurance last year, why should I review it this year? Do I have to do that every year?
Yeah, if you have an ACA plan, which is Affordable Care Act, a marketplace plan, you really want to review it each and every year for a couple of reasons. Number one, there's new cares that come into the market. Okay. The subsidy levels change every year.
They've gotten big this year.
Yeah, they've gotten real big. So the subsidy levels change, and you want to make sure that you update your income in there and all of your information, make sure everything's accurate. Because the worst thing you don't want to do with an ACA plan, Affordable Care Act marketplace plan, is to undershoot your income and have a big penalty at the end.
Okay.
And to where you said you make $50,000, but next year because you're in some type of commission-based sales and you make $80,000, that's going to drastically change the subsidy amount that you should have received. And so you'll get it all year long, but when you do your taxes, it's going to be a big penalty.
They're going to have their hand out, right?
They're going to have their hand out, and you're going to have a tax penalty that'll be deducted.
Okay, let's talk about that. What if what if I'm being completely honest and I believe I'm making $50,000 this year, but about 3 months in I realize, hey, I'm having a good year, I'm a stud, I'm making some sales, I need to readjust that. How do I do that?
So that's where you just simply call me, and I can readjust all that for you. I can go into your account and I can make all the necessary changes, and it won't change anything that's already happened, but it'll change your subsidy going forward, and so which would reduce or possibly even eliminate your penalty at the end of the year.
But less surprise.
Be much less surprise. And you do want to make changes to your account as the year goes by if things are going to be different than what you were expecting, right? Especially the income portion.
Now, I can do all this myself on healthcare.gov. Why should I go to someone like you and have you help me? Is it going to cost me to talk to you? And then two, what's the point of having somebody help me if I can do it on my own? Yeah,
so there's absolutely no charge. We charge you zero, and you're going to pay the exact same price whether you do it yourself or you have an agent. And I've been in the insurance business for 32 years now, know a little bit about it, and and I can walk you through and give you and show you ways to potentially even save more dollars. There's just tons of advantages to using an agent because each and every year we're going to make sure that your plan is the proper plan. Carriers come and go every year, and so this year we've got new carriers coming in, which is going to give us more options. And we always check to make sure your doctors are covered, make sure your prescriptions are covered, to make sure the hospital network that you want is covered, because it depends on what those are, it depends on which plans that we're going to kind of guide you towards. Okay. So there's a lot of factors. One of the great things about the marketplace plans is there's no pre-existing condition clauses. There's no exclusions. So regardless of your current health, regardless of what health concerns you have upcoming or health tests, treatments, whatever it may be, those will be fully covered once your plan goes in effect. There's no pre-existing conditions.
Okay. Now, a lot of people think, you know what, I make too much money. I did it last year. I tried last year. I didn't get a subsidy, and so there's no reason for me to try this year.
You really do want to look at it because I had a family, and I think it was a family of 6 that made pretty close to $200,000 a year, and they still qualify for a subsidy. And so it was just shy of $200,000. So there could be subsidies there. Now, one of the things too, if you make a low enough income, there's going to be on all the silver plans, there's going to be a gold band that says extra savings. Okay, and those are the plans. If you get that option to choose one of those plans, it's probably the plan you'll want to choose, because with your income and your household size and where you live, and so a lot of factors determines not only your premium, how much subsidy you get, and how much it reduces your premium, but it determines your deductible. It determines your co-insurance percentage. It determines your max out of pocket.
So all that can change.
It determines your co-pays, your specialist co-pays, your primary or your primary co-pay. It changes a lot of things in there. So
okay, well, so you've already said we don't have to pay to sit down with you or anything like that. What's the best way to get a hold of you? Where can you work? Where can you write, Affordable Care Act insurance? And then how do people get a hold of you and all that?
Well, I'm only licensed in 49 states. And so the only state I'm not licensed in yet is Alaska. Like I
If
said,
there's any Alaskans watching, we want to work with you. Give us
absolutely. I've got clients in 49 states. I've been doing this for 32 years. I've just had referrals throughout, throughout the 32 years. And but I'd love to sit down with you in the office if that's an option for you.
Okay.
That's always my favorite because I love to meet the people. I'd love to, come to your home. I would love to, we can do a screen share, some type of, virtual screen share through a computer. We can just talk over the phone. So there's any options that they want. And one thing, a lot of people, they say, well, I don't want to sit down with a salesperson. And that's perfectly fine. They can call me. I can just ask them a few questions, get some basic information, run proposals and email it to them and then kind of go from there. But
Very nice. Okay, so how long do they have? What are the dates?
Okay, so it started November the 1st. It goes to January the 15th.
Okay.
But now let me say one more thing. So let's just say that your income doesn't qualify for a subsidy and the premium is just too high. There are other options. There's short-term medical options. There's Christian Health Share Program options. And there's other options for those individuals that the marketplace may not be the best option. But the marketplace is going to be a great option for a large percentage of the individuals out there. And it's a lot of clients even get a zero premium plan.
Very nice. There's no reason for you guys not to call the number right there, and we will get you guys set up with an appointment. It doesn't cost you anything. No reason not to call. Appreciate you coming in and explaining all this to us.
Thank you.